Hello everybody, how's it hangin'? It is Eric here, and during the course of the excitement of the Johnny Test Season 7 and 8 trailer releasing the other day, from the span to then from present, we've been blessed with 3 brand new teaser images. So let's dive into these in today's video and check them out. The first teaser image we have is this one here. This one is of the title image of the series, so when looking through Netflix, you'll find this very image telling you this is where you'll find Season 7 and 8. I've also learned that the initial series and Season 7 and 8 will have separate sections in Netflix. This means that you will not find Season 7 and 8 in the same Johnny Test selection with Season 1 to 6. Which I honestly find quite odd. However, it's nothing major. And speaking of which, with the 2 sections to find the new Johnny Test series on Netflix, if you enter the Season 7 and 8 section, you'd actually notice that Season 7 reads Season 1. This is because since the initial series and Season 7 and 8 are separated, Netflix's category singling the revival considers Season 7 as Season 1, even though it is not. Anyway, getting back to the image, here we have Johnny getting zapped with this green beam, and the lasers that are projecting that beam we've actually seen in the beginning of the trailer. However, an interesting thing I've noticed is that the first moment we see these lasers fire up, they appear green, but quickly after turning blue. Perhaps differentiating these colors will mean there's a different effect. We'll just have to wait and see. So, with Johnny getting zapped, we see Dookie holding a cup of coffee and spitting out the coffee in shock as he sees Johnny getting zapped. And over on the right, we see Susan holding a clipboard and Mary holding an activation button. Another comparison I've made is that during the trailer, we've seen Susan more attached to a clipboard and Mary more attached to activating buttons. So yeah, it's extremely interesting to see them carry over those attributes over to this teaser. The attention to detail is amazing. So we're in the lab, and in the back of the room we see this containment unit. Now we've seen this unit at the very beginning of the trailer. However, in this teaser, the glass unit appears on the stage, and in the trailer, it is behind the stage to the right. We see the logo of the show, as well as Netflix's logo above. The second teaser image is of this. Although I love all 3 of these teaser images, I think this one has to be my personal favorite. Anyway, here we see an extreme shot with those impact lines on the border of the image. Johnny appears holding a blaster, and the blaster is shooting a light blue beam. Now, if this blaster reminds you of something, it should. During the trailer, we see this librarian character holding this very blaster ray. However, during the trailer, the scene cuts to the next, right before we see the blaster in gear. The question here is, who invented it and who stole it? Did the girls invent it and the librarian stole it? Or did the librarian invent it and the kid stole it? Let me know your thoughts. Anyway, Dookie is here in the unit. He appears to be strapped into it, with an electric current floating around. Susan and Mary are in the back observing the situation, and if you look closely, you'd notice that Susan appears to be wearing these brand new goggles we've never seen before. It is unclear what quality it serves. We also have Mary here, with her hands clapped together. The setting this takes place in is in a laboratory. It is unclear if this is their lab. For all we know, this may be the librarian's secret lab, and the kids sneak in to defeat her and rescue Dookie. And speaking of him, on the top of the unit he's confined in, there are these white, blue, light green, purple, and green lights. This image was revealed on the official Johnny Test Facebook page, and at the moment of myself saying this right now, their current banner. And as for the final teaser image we have, the girls doing Johnny's hair. This image is believed to be the banner of the Johnny Test Season 7 and 8 Netflix page. I also believe this is a screenshot from an episode. Anyway, there are these pink rollers inserted in Johnny's hair, and he's wearing a pink blanket covering to protect his clothes from any debris. Johnny appears concerned. Dookie is on the left, freaking out, with his hands on his head, likely distressed about Johnny's well-being. Susan is about to lower that dryer thing onto his hair. I'm actually not too sure of the name of this device. I've seen them on TV though. like on the Flintstones and the Simpsons, in like hair salons and whatnot. But I think they're dryers. And finally, we have Mary standing on a stool, applying this cream or shampoo into his hair. Either way, this comes from this container. It is unclear if this is an experiment, or the girls are playing the makeover game on Johnny. Either way, if this is an experiment, I may actually be one to compare this to the final scene of the trailer. That, and mixing it with an invention from the episode, Johnny Impossible. During that episode, the girls have developed a substance that can assist hair growth. This comes in a tube, where they've released one single drop onto Johnny's head, and the house practically exploded with Johnny's gigantic hair. So perhaps they've, perfected that classic elixir and tested it on Johnny in the screenshot. And later, his hair appears as such in the ending of the trailer, so it was effective, but not as effective as it was in Johnny Impossible. Again, we have that glass unit behind, and the stage, and over on the left of the screenshot, we see a table with the same mugs Susan and Mary had in the opening scene of the trailer, with their signature symbols on them. And you know, I've gotta say, these mugs look exactly like the original art style of the show. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. As usual, if you want to see more Johnny Test theories, top 10s, and news, why not subscribe to my channel? And if you are hyped for season 7 and 8, be sure to leave a like on the video. If you guys want to see my trailer analysis video, I'll have an annotation up in the corner to that. Both my analysis and reaction videos are already up on the channel, so if you guys haven't seen one of those yet, I highly recommend it. And otherwise, I will most certainly hope to see you guys in my next video. Stay fresh.